everyone, it's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to yet another Amanda Claus video. I hope you guys have been enjoying Amanda Claus season so far and all of the fun giveaways and content that it's been bringing, but unfortunately I think today is going to be the last Amanda Claus video for this season, which I know is very sad, but all good things must come to an end, unfortunately. However, we will be going out with a bang because I was saving this particular video for the finale of Amanda Claus. I mean, you guys probably already can tell by the title of this video, but today I'm going to be writing letters to you guys, my lovely little doodles. I am so excited for this, you guys don't understand. The reason for this entire video is for the past 2 years, I've actually done a holiday cards hand lettering video, and in those videos, I've given away handwritten holiday cards at the end of the year to some of my subscribers, and I always love doing that. I think it's just such a great way for me to end off the year with sending some gratitude and love back out to you guys who obviously always support me. But this is actually the very first year that I actually have a PO box open. I opened it earlier in the year, and ever since I opened that PO box, I've been getting the sweetest letters and the most thoughtful gifts from you guys, which you obviously do not need to send me anything at all. So just the fact that someone takes the time out of their day to send me a little something means a lot to me. I read every single one, I open all of them. Obviously, it would be hard for me to respond to every single letter because I do get quite a lot. So if you have ever sent anything to my PO box, don't worry, I've received it. But today I thought it'd be nice if I could actually respond to some of those letters in the spirit of the holidays, kind of like sending out a holiday card or whatnot. I recently discovered the world of pen pal with me videos on YouTube, and I found them so relaxing, and as soon as I saw them I thought of this idea where I would pen pal with my subscribers. So I thought that was a very cute thing, especially since I do feel like I have such a special bond with you guys. But I will link a couple of those pen pal with me videos in the description box below, some of my favorites, just because they were the ones who initially thought of this idea, and I think it is great. There's nothing like sending a handwritten letter to someone. It's just very thoughtful, and I think anyone can appreciate that, especially during this time of year. Anyway, as usual, I feel like I've talked way too much in this intro. We should probably get started. So the first thing that I'm actually gonna do is open up and read a bunch of the letters and packages that I got. There is a lot, this entire bag. I've been collecting them. I'm ready to read them all. Let's do this. So I just finished reading pretty much all of the letters that I got, and honestly I got a little bit emotional at some points reading some of the letters. Thank you again to everyone who sent letters. There was a couple in here that were for my birthday because they were saying happy birthday to me, so they must have gotten mixed up somewhere, but thank you for the belated birthday wishes, and it was just all great and definitely like a little bit of healing and recharging time that I needed. But now I'm just gonna pick a couple random ones and create a nice little letter for them. So let's do it. While I was writing that letter, the sun went down behind me. As you can see, it is getting dark outside. It gets dark pretty early here now that it's winter, but I just finished my first letter. I wrote this one to Gina, who wrote me, honestly, one of the most emotional letters that I've ever read. I knew I had to respond to her because what she said in the letter really affected me, and I just really appreciated it. I thought that my letter should be sort of warm and comforting, so I went with like brown rustic tones to kind of go with that vibe, and I really enjoyed it. It was so therapeutic to me. Go on to the next letter. My hand might give out though. I was aiming for like 5 or 6 letters. We will see how much we can get done. So while I was opening a lot of the mail, I realized that a lot of you guys sent along a lot of stationery samples, like washi tape samples and cute little post-it notes. So that's what I've been doing, sending some of my favorite stuff to you guys as well. In one of the letters, this is from Ruby from Boston. She sent me a really cute letter. It's like decorated so nicely and this nice little quote, but she also included some really gorgeous paper. It's like almost Japanese rice paper feeling, and it's so pretty, and I think it's really awesome because now I get to use some of this when I'm writing letters back to some other little doodles. I'm gonna write Ruby a letter and thank her for the beautiful paper. I'm also writing a letter to Sarah W from California, who sent me a lot of cute BTS related, K-pop related goodies, as she knows I love BTS and she's also a fellow K-pop fan. So I thought I would, you know, return the favor. So those are the 2 letters that I'm gonna write. finished another one. This one didn't really have a theme. I was kind of just going with it. Like the outside is yellow and then the inside is blue. Some of it I used brown paper, some of it I used black. But honestly, it's kind of fun using a lot of the stationery that I wouldn't normally use in my bullet journal. Like the stamps have been really fun to play around with and they're just really cute. Moving on to the next one. Alright friends, so I have finished my letters to Gina, Sarah, and Ruby. I only ended up doing 3 because I just wanted to make sure I put a lot of time and thought into each one, which is why it took a while, and as you can see, it is dark outside. I really wish I was able to do more, but I think I'm gonna continue doing these in the future because I honestly enjoyed this so much. I did not expect to, but it was so relaxing and I loved experimenting with new things and using a lot of the stationery that I don't get to use on a daily basis. Thumbs up for the pen paling. It's just really fun. So Gina, Sarah, and Ruby, I really hope you guys like your letters. And again, if you sent anything to my PO box, thank you so much. It really does mean a lot to me. I do read every single one, even though I might not be able to respond to every single one. I read them all and they make me very happy. Anyway, I think this is the perfect way to end off Amanda Claus with writing letters to you guys, because you know, it's almost like writing a letter to Santa, because at the end of the day, isn't he everyone's original pen pal? Or at least everyone who celebrates Christmas. Anyway, since this is an Amanda Claus video, the very last one, there is of course a giveaway. But before we do that, let's go get the hat. I can't believe this is the last video I'm gonna be wearing this hat. It's so sad. Look at how iconic it was. She had a good run. Anyway, as usual, I will be giving away an Amanda Claus hat in this giveaway, just like all the other Amanda Claus giveaways. I'm also going to be giving away a doodle planner of your choice, so you're going to get to choose whatever color you want. And for the final Amanda Claus giveaway, I thought I would do something a little bit fun, so I'm calling this the mystery box giveaway. So in addition to the Amanda Claus hat as well as the 2020 doodle planner, you guys are going to get a mystery box full of stationery. I'm not going to tell you what it is ahead of time. You're just going to have to open up and see whoever wins it. I hope it's a nice surprise. I'll be including... Actually, I'm not even going to tell you what I'm including. That's the whole point of the mystery box. So, as usual, if you want to know how you can win this giveaway, all the rules will be in the description box below. And I think that's pretty much it for today's video. I'm going to mail these off tomorrow, and I will catch you guys in the next video, which unfortunately will not be an Amanda Claus video. I know, it's very sad, but happy Amanda Claus, happy holidays, and keep doodling. Bye everyone.